Let's go to a startling exchange from you this afternoon. Revelations that in October, this is last year, the regulator knew that Samsung devices would not be able to connect to the 000 network after the 3G network was shut down. They knew that, and yet they took absolutely no action to alert the public. The result was the death of a man in Western Sydney. Have a listen to this.
My question was, why wasn't more done to alert the community back more than a year ago to this issue?
I think, Senator, the process was really around the networks knowing which devices wouldn't work.
There was no community alerts or information.
Senator, that responsibility was given to the telcos.
The minister didn't issue any alerts, or the government didn't make any statements at the time?
I'll pass to my colleague.
Okay.
We're talking about 500,000, so 500,000 potentially defective Samsung devices here. Now, this government can't scratch itself without putting up a public information ad campaign if it's about promoting the Labor brand. Why on earth couldn't they have done something, even a press release or a press conference from the Prime Minister, something that said, if you have a Samsung device, we're about to turn off 3G, you need to be alert to the fact your 000 might not work. Now, what staggers me, Sarah, is sadly it was only one life lost, but it was just one. It could have been a whole lot worse.
Well, the details, Peter, are very murky because, of course, there was the 3G shutdown last year, which affected a whole range of devices. But then in October this year, the government was alerted, and the regulator, that thousands upon thousands of Australians had Samsung devices and some old iPhone devices as well, which would not work on the 000 service. So they could not call for emergency help. So my questions today was, given what you knew, that so many Australians, and yes, it's more than 500,000 potentially affected right across this country, given what the government knew, given what the regulator knew, Peter, why wasn't there a public information campaign? Why wasn't 100%. The red flag raised? I mean, yes, we understand there are all these technical complexities with old devices. They couldn't have software upgrades. Some don't work at all. But ringing for emergency help is a fundamental right of every Australian. And the fact that the minister sat on her hands, I'm so angry about it, Peter. The regulator sat on its hands saying this was a matter for the telecommunications companies is not good enough. And to be fair to the telcos, they even pleaded with the ACCC for a recall of devices to get those devices out of the hands of Australians to protect them. So something has gone terribly wrong. Of course, we've had 3 people who've died as a result of the Optus outage. Now another person has died as a result of having a defective Samsung device. Heads have got a roll on this, Peter. The lack of action from this government is disgraceful, and we are going to keep on going. We've got another hearing in Canberra next week, the Optus 000 hearing, the special inquiry that is underway, and we are going to be demanding many more answers next week as well.
Keep it going. We'll stay across that next week. Sarah, we'll speak to you then. Thank you.